There's a lot of elders in the black community that I have talked to or witnessed that have their opinion on a youth. I repeat again, the youths of the black community. You know, they say things about the youths, which most of the time is negative. You know, and they have their opinion on us as young people in Black America. And I witnessed firsthand on a lot of things that they say about the young people in Black America, which I do not have a problem with them saying. In some cases, I don't have a problem when they say, oh, well, this nigga right here, this little nigga, man, he don't have no fucking discipline. No wonder he's running around the streets. No wonder he's like in the gangs and the drugs and having sex and giving birth to, and getting young black women pregnant, you know. And then, you know, or this lady is too fast and she got this attitude on her. She likes to roll her eyes around her sockets. She likes to roll her eyes and get her fitty little bitch-made ghetto attitude. And she don't know who the fuck she's dealing with. She's dealing with an elder. She's dealing with a wise man who already been around that road and been around that block. You know, which I don't have a problem with them when they say stuff like that. You know, same like with the elderly women, not just the elderly man, the elderly women. This guy is nothing more than a heathen. I mean, who raised him to be like that? I mean, geez, this black person, you know, I mean, this is the black women, the elderly black women. This black man, I don't want to see him with my daughter. Not him. He's a genuine thug. Or you're not going out with this lady. You ain't going out with Monique because of the fact that she's fast and she has an attitude on her and she rolled her eye around her socket and she gave me problems. You ain't going out with him, Stacy. And these elders like to say stuff like that. They like to, you know, ridicule the young youth of the Black America, and they say, you know, oh, all these young black people, they like to fucking not handle business. They don't know how to get on game. And I don't have a problem with it at all. I don't have a problem with it at all for them to say stuff like, you know, young black people, you know, all they want to do is get into rap, all that rapping shit, you know, get into gangs, get into drugs, having sex without being married, you know, fornicating, you know, sleeping around, partying, don't do their homework, don't do their schoolwork, and let alone they have attitudes with their parents. They have attitudes with strangers that they don't even know on the streets, the elderly. How dare these young ones? I don't have a problem with that. However, to sit there and act like your shit don't stink, and yet you said you've been there and you have done it and you have experienced it, and you haven't learned from your mistakes, and you haven't changed the way you would behave and act, you are a motherfucking hypocrite. Because of the fact that you go out there and you like to talk about the youths of Black America, but yet you don't want to go out there and you don't want to do shit about it. You don't want to guide them. Because if you did want to guide them, these black kids, these young black kids, would not want to act like that. Black people like myself, who is young, whom you presume or assume to be immature. And what makes you think you're not immature? Elders, if you are elders, what makes you think you're not immature? How the hell you going to say you mature And we're acting the way we're acting because of your motherfucking mistakes. Let me tell you something. To everybody who's young and old. There are actors and there are producers. If you are out there and you say you are young and you are behaving the same way we're behaving, and now you're growing up talking about the young people who are behaving in the same like manner, you produced them. Are you hearing me? I'll say that again. You produced them. Because if you didn't produce them, they wouldn't be out there on the streets gang banging, spray painting on walls, getting high and doing drugs, and then having sex and fornicating, and then getting into fights inside of schools, not doing their homework, getting attitudes with the teachers, along with you elders and your parents, and they fighting inside a house. None of that shit would have had happened if you guys were to handle your fucking businesses. My dad once said this to me. Your life is your own fault. And you know what? He was right. Your life is your own fault. Yeah, it is our fault that we joined gangs and we did drugs and we had sex and we got pregnant or got STDs. Yeah, it's our fault that we didn't go get F's in school. That we didn't want to have no type of goal other than the goal we see on the street corners or in writing down in the rap lyrics and all that other bullshit that's going on right now. Yes, it's our fault. But it was your fault before it was our fault. So you made this happen for us. Understand, elders? You made this happen for us. The whole point of this video is that if you out there and you trying to speak game and you spitting game to all these young black American kids, this is to the black America, of course. Like myself, I'm a black American, but I'm young too. And you want to go out there and you want to speak your game to the young people of America, and you were there and you ain't did shit to change the way we think and the way we behave, you need to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Because if you're not going to do anything about it, if you're not going to set the example, shut the fuck up. That's all I got to say for right now.